star, cause you can.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10 now. Ward hits his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go 80.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Dragon, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Pass play coming here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They are absolutely ambushing his defense, going 5 wide so early, Brock. That's why they had no trouble spreading the coverage, finding enough room to pick up that first down.
Getting those kind of sets, and you're right, you spread the coverage. You know what else you do? You simplify the game. I love it. You make the read that much faster, and the execution follows.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Now that right there might be the first and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing the yardage.
That's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield. They didn't, and they hit that draw right in the face.
Try and throw it here. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36.
65 catch. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Ward off the play fake. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
On third and long, it's Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Trying the right side. A lot of space ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them in a goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Ready up.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Sampson, he's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Set. 19 Cardinal. 18. Viking. 18. Mustang 19. Steady, ready?
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Little knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackle there by James Pierce.
It's a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, set.
Ward now on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Davis, the motion man right. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Give now from the gun. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now Ward. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Davis, the motion man right. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll send him over right. They are throwing it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's going to throw it again. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Motion man sent left. Third down from the gun. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
17. Cardinals nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Sampson. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Go!
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, start. Let go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Get it.
Ward setting the pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They send a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Hey, that's your man, that's your man.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
70 Lions.
Back to the well again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on.
Hand off here to Sampson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Little knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Dumped off to his running back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Chop 60. Chop 60.
They put a receiver in motion right. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Right up the gut. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, you can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, hut.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They'll come out throwing. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these 2 to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Play straight ahead. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll send him up the middle, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult
scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Ready?
On first down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Ready, set.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, let go.
Plowing up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it at the 24. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot, kill. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking right, and he finds him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go! Go!
They'll run here on 1st down. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready! Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll go with Sampson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And if they could play at this